Hi friends, in today's session, on continuation of chapter number 5, surface chemistry. Today we'll start with the Freundlich adsorption isotherm theorem. Now what actually means by adsorption isotherm? The adsorption isotherm means the variation in the amount of gas absorbed by the absorbent with the pressure at constant temperature can be expressed by means of graph is known as adsorption isotherm. One marker question. What actually means by adsorption isotherm theorem? So the variation in the amount of gas absorbed by the absorbent with the pressure at constant temperature can be expressed by means of graph is called adsorption isotherm. So graph is x by m versus p and you get this kind of a graph. वन मार्कर क्वेश्चन के अंदर अगर आप ग्राफ ड्रॉ करोगे इट इज अप्रिशिएबल. कई बार ये क्वेश्चन 2 मार्क के साथ क्लब कर लेते हैं व्हाट एक्चुअली मींस बाय एडसॉर्प्शन आइसोथर्म थ्योरम एंड गिव द फ्रूनलीच एडसॉर्प्शन आइसोथर्म थ्योरम. So let's start with the Freundlich adsorption isotherm theorem. Freundlich is the father of adsorption. The word adsorption first time introduced by Freundlich. So he is a father of adsorption. He gives a empirical formula or empirical relationship between the quantity of gas absorbed and absorbent by the pressure. So let's start with the Freundlich adsorption isotherm theorem. Freundlich gave an empirical relationship between the quantity of gas absorbed by the unit mass of the solid adsorbent and pressure. At a particular temperature, the relationship can be expressed by the following equation. Basically, x by m is proportional to p raised to 1 by n. Proportionality constant gone, and what we have x by m is equal to k into p raised to 1 by n. Once again, theory start with x by m is proportional to p raised to 1 by n. Proportionality constant gone, and what we have x by m is equal to k into p raised to 1 by n. Now define each and every term. What actually means by x? Where x is the mass of the gas adsorbed, m is the mass of adsorbent, k and n are the constant which depend on the nature of the adsorbent and the gas at the particular temperature. The above relationship can be represented in the form of a graph just like this. So basically when you take a log on both the direction of this, you get log x by m is equal to log k plus 1 by n log p. अगर ग्राफ देखोगे तो ग्राफ के ऊपर से क्लियरली पता चल जाएगा. इंटरसेप्ट इज नथिंग बट log k. By means of log you, by means of slope you get 1 by n. It's nothing but y is equal to mx plus c graph. Once again एक बार डेरिवेशन चेक कर लेते हैं. So for the gas, x by m is proportional to p raised to 1 by n. X is the mass of gas adsorbed, m is the mass of adsorbent, and p is equal to pressure. Now proportionality constant on what we have, x by m is equal to k into p raised to 1 by n. Now take a log on both the direction, और both the side log ले लीजिए. Log x by m is equal to log k plus 1 by n log p. Now this equation is look like y is equal to mx plus c graph. It's a straight line graph. Fine. So y is equal to mx plus c. So ग्राफ के ऊपर से आपको पता चल जाएगा इंटरसेप्ट जो मिलेगा आपका वो हो जाएगा log k एंड स्लोप जो मिलेगा वो हो जाएगा आपका 1 by n. So look at the graph. You get log x by m versus log p. सो ग्राफ ड्रॉ करना कंपलसरी है, याद रखिएगा. अगर फ्रूनलीच एडसॉर्प्शन आइसोथर्म थ्योरम पूछ रहे हैं तो ग्राफ ड्रॉ करना पड़ेगा. और ग्राफ का ही डिस्कशन आपको लेफ्ट साइड पे थियरी में दिया हुआ है, आप ग्राफ के ऊपर से ही लिख सकते हो. फाइन. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट योर फ्रूनलीच एडसॉर्प्शन आइसोथर्म थ्योरम. सो this equation gives you y is equal to mx plus c graph blah 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 blah. Okay, so if we plot the graph of x by m against p, we get the straight line which verifies the Freundlich adsorption isotherm. Now most important two lines. The value of 1 by n in Freundlich adsorption isotherm theorem is from 0 to 1. Let's assume if it is 0, then so when 1 by n is equal to 0, इक्वेशन क्या है आपका, x by m proportional to p raised to 1 by n. x by m is equal to k into p raised to 1 by n. Now 1 by n is equal to 0, so p raised to 0, anything raised to 0 is equal to 1. So basically क्या हो जाएगा, x by m is equal to the constant. The adsorption is independent to the pressure. Adsorption is independent to the pressure. Now when 1 by n is equal to 1, then x by m is equal to k into p. So adsorption varies linearly with the pressure. Means जैसे जैसे प्रेशर बढ़ता जाएगा k की वैल्यू चेंज होती जाएगी, k की वैल्यू चेंज होती जाएगी, प्रेशर चेंज होता जाएगा. So basically you get the y is equal to mx plus c graph. Now for really very high pressure and for really very low pressure this cannot be applicable. So Freundlich adsorption isotherm theorem failed to explain adsorption at very high pressure. दूसरा, now when temperature changes k and 1 by n value is also changes. Limitations की बात कर रहे हैं where the Freundlich adsorption isotherm theorem is failed. तो पहला failurity क्या है, it's failed to explain the adsorption at very high pressure. First point. Now temperature changes, k and 1 by n value is also changes. So that is the second limitation. And third, for really very slow pressure or very small pressure and for really very high pressure, this theory cannot work out. So this is all about your Freundlich adsorption isotherm theorem. बहुत सालों के बाद Freundlich ने एक और इक्वेशन दिया for the solution. This is P. P stands for pressure. Pressure किसके लिए होता है, gaseous system के लिए. Now what about solution? Solution is nothing but solid plus solvent or solute plus solvent, you get solution. So solution के लिए जहाँ जहाँ P है वहाँ वहाँ C आ जाएगा, you get the derivation of solution. So let's start for a solution part. So for the solution, x by m is proportional to c raised to 1 by n. Proportionality constant gone, you get x by m is equal to k into c raised to 1 by n. Take a log on both the direction. Log x by m is equal to log k plus 1 by n log c. Once again it's look like a y is equal to mx plus c graph. So everything is same. Instead of p pressure, here in case we have a c that is called concentration. So this is all about your second small derivation for the solution. Let's discuss its theory. So adsorption from the solution. Certain solid adsorb can be solute particle in a solution. This is known as adsorption from a solution. Example क्या है sir? When a solution of acetic acid in water is shaken well with the charcoal, a part of acid it's absorbed by this charcoal and the concentration of acid is decreases. ऐसा एक प्रैक्टिकल आपको केमिस्ट्री लैब में भी पढ़ाया जाएगा एडसॉर्प्शन का. वहाँ पे भी सेम एक्सपेरिमेंट होता है. सबसे पहले एक ग्लास टॉपर्ड बॉटल के अंदर 100 ml ऑफ वाटर एंड 100 ml ऑफ एसिटिक एसिड डाला जाता है एंड फर्स्ट के अंदर 1 ग्राम ऑफ चारकोल डाला जाता है. तो सबसे पहले 1 ग्राम ऑफ चारकोल डालने के बाद शेक रियली वेरी वेल फॉर नेक्स्ट 2 minutes and after if you titrate against NaOH you can find out the concentration of acetic acid. Second, animal charcoal absorbs the coloring material from the sugar solution. हमने एडसॉर्प्शन के एप्लीकेशन के अंदर इसके बहुत एप्लीकेशन देखे. वेराइटीज ऑफ चारकोल. चारकोल का बेसिकली काम ही यही है पॉइजनस गैस एंड कलर पार्टिकल को एडसॉर्ब कर लेना. The important characteristics of adsorption from the solution are: first, the extent of adsorption decreases with increase the temperature. Second, the extent of adsorption increases with increase the surface area of the adsorbent. These are the two characteristics. Let's move on to this third one. Third, the extent of adsorption depend on the concentration of the solute and the nature of adsorbent and adsorbents. So this is all about your Freundlich adsorption isotherm theorem for gas as well as solution. So till here we end with the first part of this chapter, that is adsorption part. Fine. Next part we moved on to this, that is called catalyst, catalysis, types of catalyst and so on. So this is all about your today's session. Thank you.